Well, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We'd like to welcome you here to the Harvester Performance and Event Center for a very exciting evening for us. We're just thrilled to be part of the Tennessee Songwriters Competition, which is a big deal here in Tennessee, and it's going to wind up with a Taylor guitar, $2,000 in prizes, and most importantly, a gig at the Bluebird down in Nashville, Tennessee. So you know how important that is for somebody who's trying to be a songwriter. Mostly, we just want to encourage these songwriters. We've got all genres, all ages, and I think you're in for a great evening of entertainment right here at the Harvester. So welcome. Our judges this evening and our affiliation is with the Smithville Jamboree. And we've got these fine folks here. As you know, that's a tradition here in Smithville, and one of the biggest events for the past 50 years, every 4th of July weekend right here. And the Jamboree has joined forces with us, along with DTC Communications, who's filming this event this evening, and going to be showing it back on their access channel. So welcome to DTC. And let me tell you a little bit about the judges we got here this evening. We have Vanissa Braswell Murphy. She's past chair of the Music and Arts Department at the University of Wisconsin in Eau Claire, Wisconsin. Let's hear a nice round of applause for Vanissa, please. These are all Smithville Jamboree folks. Michelle Canning, she's a member of the International Bluegrass Music Association, a member of the IBMA Songwriters Committee. And also, we're very pleased to have with us this evening one of the members of the duo, Dailey and Vincent. Ladies and gentlemen, none other than Darrin Vincent, right here. Mr. Darrin, right here. I'll tell you a little something. When I'm talking to my jazz buddies and all my rock and roll guys from the big city, I play them Dailey and Vincent's by the mark. And when I play it for them, they're always blown away. That's the greatest harmony ever, right there. Ladies and gentlemen, just about ready. Please welcome Bert Driver, right here, the guy that made all this possible.
Thank you all for being here at the Harvester. This is a thrill to work with the state of Tennessee and the Smithville Jamboree, DTC. It's a home run for our local Upper Cumberland playland. Where we live is heaven on earth. Thank you for all those people that have moved to the community from all over the planet. There's Wisconsin and California and upstate New York and Delaware and Colorado and Temperance Hall. All right here tonight under one roof. Thank you, Jamboree Committee. How illustrious, cool, fabulous. I mean, there's not many festivals around that have been around 50 years. And it all is right here in this great city. So we are music. We've been doing music for a long time in this county. Long time on this Caney Fork River. And how thrilled we are to have you all here. To try to stay on time, I'm going to step away from our first contestant, all the way from Vancouver, Canada, that came to be with us here tonight. Very brave soul. Thanks and welcome to Tennessee. Lee, I may ask that you go from here and please introduce our first candidate for Songwriter. So if you understand one more thing, it's a playoff system. Whoever wins it tonight, there's a trophy right here, goes to the next level, and then they advance. So there's about 40 or 50 venues across the state. We are one of them. We got in early here on Happy Groundhog's Day, by the way. And let's have a good time, y'all. Thanks for being here.
Well, I'm going to turn it over to you, and I'm probably going to slaughter your name. Soraiya Campbell.
Soraiya Campbell.
Hey, I only missed one syllable in that. Ladies and gentlemen, Soraiya Campbell.
Thank you, Lee. Thanks, everybody. It's truly an honor to be here. What a beautiful venue and a wonderful event. I want to play a song for you called A Man I Once Knew. I wrote it with my husband, Michael Anderson. He's here in the room somewhere, listening. You look like a man I once knew from your dusty old jeans to your boots. Buy me a drink, it means just what you think, but you won't have my heart or my youth. Oh, you shine like a dream I once dreamed, where promises could be believed. Love letters told of a future of gold, about living forever with me. Oh, I ache sometimes to be tender again, but love's unkind, and I've come to believe what the years have taught me, that every good whiskey will end. You look like a man I once knew, and you talk southern smooth like him too. Smoking blue eyes that hide all the lies, and a smile that feels like the truth. Oh, I ache sometimes to be tender again, but love's unkind, and tomorrow you'll see what the years have taught me, that every good whiskey will end. Oh, I ache sometimes to be tender again, but love's unkind, and tomorrow you'll see what the years have taught me, that every good whiskey will end. Oh, you look like a man I once knew. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Hey, y'all.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome, if you're ready to rock,
Yeah.
Mr. Frankie Thrower. Take it, Frankie.
Thank you. Hey, I'm glad and grateful to be here. You know, I've been in front of a lot of judges before, but it's usually just been one at a time, so I'm kidding. The song I want to share with you tonight, my daughter was suffering from a alcohol addiction, and she's just 30 days out of it. And many conversations I've had with her, trying to help her, talk to her, love her. On one of the last phone calls about 2-3 weeks ago, she said something to me, and she said, "Dad, I just want you to know I'm really trying." And it just really hit me, you know, about maybe how she feels instead of how I feel dealing with it, you know. So I wrote this song for that, and then it's called appropriately Trying. Well, I've made $1 or $2 Sometimes win and sometimes lose, but I'm still trying. Well, I'm used to feeling the rain, all regret and pain, but I'm still trying. And everywhere I go, I want you to know that I'm trying. I don't need to make the mountain top. I'm okay with what I got, 'cause I'm still trying. Really, I don't need no more. I'm just keeping the devil from the door, but I'm still trying. And everywhere I go, I want you to know that I'm trying. Lord, save my soul. You know things that I don't know. But everywhere I go, I want you to know I'm trying. Lord, save my soul. You know things that I don't know. But everywhere I go, I want you to know that I'm trying. Yeah, everywhere I go, I want you to know I'm trying. Thank you. Thank you, folks.
Our next candidate, Parker Hastings. He's 22 years old, a singer-songwriter from Richmond, Kentucky. That's the home of the Colonels also. That's right. University or Eastern Kentucky University. He began taking guitar lessons at the age of 6 and quickly became hooked. But we all get hooked on music, don't we? I'm hooked. That's why we're doing this, Parker. When he took over many different styles of music, and after several years of dedication to the instrument, Parker started performing live before an audience by the age of 12. And since that time, he's traveled across the country, entertaining audiences like this one. He's proud to carry on the tradition of Kentucky thumb-picking as he continues to find his own sound as a songwriter. And through his greatest musical influences, Parker has graduated from Belmont University in 2022 with a degree in music business, and now resides in Nashville pursuing the career as an artist and a musician. That's quite a pedigree there, dude. Eastern Kentucky's got something to say about bluegrass, that's for sure. So welcome to Smithville, Parker.
Thank you.
You ready to roll, my man?
I'm ready to rock.
Take it away, brother.
All right, thank you. Well, it's an honor to be here tonight, and I'm excited to play you my original song. This is called Be With Me. This cold December's done a number on me. I feel like half the man I was before. Snow in the window and moonlight in the streets, and I forgot what I was looking for. It ain't no surprise, honey, I'm not a saint, but my heart has an open seat for you. Take my troubles and cast them to the waves. Take these lonely days and cut me loose. Will you be with me when the storm rolls through? Be with me on the path that has no end. And wherever I may fall, you're the one who I will call. 'Cause you showed me how to live again. This frozen forest tends to fence me in. Empty dotted lines are all I see. And I've grown tired of these wasteland winds. And you're the best excuse for me to leave. Will you be with me when the storm rolls through? Be with me on the path that has no end. And wherever I may fall, you're the one who I will call. 'Cause you showed me how to live again. I'm headed for you now, won't be long before I'm there. Feeling that December air. You bring me up if I'm down, it's why I need you around. Don't you leave my heart in despair. Will you be with me when the storm rolls through? Be with me on the path that has no end. And wherever I may fall, you're the one who I will call. 'Cause you showed me how to live again. And wherever I may fall, you're the one I'll always call. 'Cause you showed me how to live again. Thank you.
These two are no strangers to Smithville. Not long ago, a few weeks ago, they darkened our door, went on this very stage. It's been a pleasure to have you come back, ladies. They hail from El Paso, Illinois, right? We're right about that. So they fit right in here in the middle of our farming community. Their incredible journey began in 2020 after leaving Illinois and moving to Nashville in the midst of a pandemic. We've all gotten through that. We're on the other side of it.
Yes.
They began performing country music in Nashville. In October of 2021, they began recording their own original music. Their styles draw from the small hometown community, its culture, its sounds. Man, it sounds like y'all are from Smithville. It's like one of those round pegs. Its culture, its sounds, and the use of power to entertain its listeners. Their first original, Float, was released on July 14th, 2022, and they have released 2 other singles since then. Welcome back to our stage from Illinois, Kelly and Sarah.
Thank you. We're Kelly and Sarah. We loved listening to the songwriters before us. We're going to sing one of our songs, Wild Like Waylon.
It's about the modern cowboy who has a rough side that'll sweep you off your feet and still has a soft side. My hair, leaving me with no air. I love to catch a stare through the sunset glare. take the night. As long as the stars shine, I know he's mine. Oh yeah, wild like Waylon and smooth as hay. He's always got a way of making me stay. He's got a rough side, but he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, I feel like I'm flying. The smell of wood and spice. He wears leather that fits just right. It didn't take long to realize this is my paradise. Wild like Waylon and smooth as hay. He's always got a way of making me stay. He's got a rough side, but he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, I feel like I'm flying. But he's sweet inside. When he puts his head in mine, I feel like I'm flying. Yeah, oh. Wild like Waylon. Oh, oh.
Thank you. We have True Raybird on the guitar. Thank you so much.
Well, another one makes his return to this stage. Jimmy Wayne Garrett. That's a great name, right? He showed up about a year ago and befriended all of us, and then wound up bringing his band and performed, if you were there, for the Crawfish Boil last year when we brought up the Soul Project. Jimmy and his band opened up for us. Jimmy's from Arkansas. He's born and raised in Northwest Arkansas. He learned the value of music initially from his parents, and by the age of 13, he started learning the guitar and joined the church band. At the age of 17, he wrote his first song. His storytelling ability will keep his audience guessing. Whether it's telling the tale of a wandering, skipping town, it's a long way down in the Mississippi, or a stricken soul suffering the loss of a social media, and Facebook is dead. Don't we wish? Sometimes. Garrett combines his humor, his surprise, and most importantly to him, his honesty in the storytelling. We've got something in common. We're big fans of a man that's from the South named J.J. Gray. Some of you may know him, a great songwriter and an impresario of great traditional music. So Jimmy Wayne's got that vibe. He's from the mountains, but he's got some swamp in him, and now he lives in the hills of Mid-Tennessee with his beautiful, lovely bride. Y'all ready to roll? Oh, yeah. Give it to us, man. Take it away. Jimmy Wayne Garrett.
Howdy, y'all. This is my lovely fiance, Kelly. Thank y'all for coming out tonight. I decided that this song that we're going to do is called Down This Road. She helped me co-write it. And it's about a little town in Arkansas called Eureka Springs, where we came from. She was born and raised there. And I had written some lyrics that she said reminded her of a little bit of lyrics that she had from a long time ago. And it turns out it matched up. So yeah, the song's called Down This Road.
Somebody help me with which way to go. I'm trying to find the fastest way out of this town I call my home. It's dying from inside out, and I'm tired of crying about things I could never start to change. No matter how hard I try, or brave or right, I think that something is, they say, that might be good somewhere else, kid, but not here. No, not today, not this year, no. Anyway, I'm going down a road I said I was never gonna go down again. Yes, I'm going down a road I said I'd never go down again. Vacant houses multiply, people sitting outside watching cars roll by with their windows down and the money out, but the place they wanna go is closed on down. No for sale signs that paint this town shine a little bit brighter this time around, and they shine in your eyes like you wouldn't believe if you stay long enough. Can't even see them. Then the winter comes, people slow down, and silence is the only sound. And I'm going down a road I said I was never gonna go down again. Yes, I'm going down a road I said I'd never go down again. I am going down a road I said I'd never go down again.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Collins Horton, all the way from Brandon, Mississippi. Collins has been writing songs since he was the age of 11 when his parents gave him his first guitar. He taught himself to play, and his sisters can recall him. He locked himself away in his own room for hours while learning to put 3 chords and the truth, as they would say. He recently moved to Nashville, Tennessee in January of 2022 and has been pursuing his dream and passion of being a singer-songwriter and telling the stories and the experiences through that song. Being a baritone himself, it's not much of a surprise his country influences are Johnny Cash, Waylon Jennings, and Randy Travis. You can hear Collins' roots of family and faith in his lyrics, and paints his vivid stories in the songs he writes. He hopes to one day sign a publishing or record. Hey, there could be publishing deals here tonight, this very night. Do your best on this, man. He hopes to one day sign and go on and tour across the United States. Sure, I'm glad to have you here, man.
Thank you for having me.
Welcome to the Harvester stage, man. Take it away, Collins.
Thank you very much. Thank y'all. Very good to be here. They were telling me all the performers that have played before me said they didn't throw anything, so y'all are a friendly crowd. Thank y'all. Thank you. As you said, my name is Collins Horton, and I recently moved to Nashville to chase this crazy dream of mine, and I'm going to play a song for y'all tonight that I wrote. It's called Jack and Darlene, but I really wanted to write a song in tribute to both of my grandparents were married over 65 years each, and that's it's kind of unheard of in these days, and that's real old love, and I wanted to pay tribute to that, and this is very near and dear to my heart. So if you see this cowboy cry, it's because of the dust in the room. But yeah, it's very near and dear to my heart because it is partially true. And so anyway, this is called Jack and Darlene. Well, at a truck stop diner down in New Orleans, he saw the prettiest woman that he ever had seen. Her hair was black as coffee and her eyes were green. And stitched on her apron was her name, Darlene. He was a sailor in the Navy on a submarine, just off a tour duty, headed on the racing. He had a ticket up a river on the Mississippi Queen, but he stayed all night to get to know Darlene. Around and round their story goes, either looking for love and next thing they know, a passion burned so hot you wouldn't dare intervene. And so the story goes about Jack and Darlene. She said she lost her brother serving in the Marines. Then Daddy took to drinking, got so damn mean. And her mama was a junkie who never got clean. So she left home at the age of 16. Around and round their story goes, either looking for love and next thing they know, a passion burned so hot you wouldn't dare intervene. And so the story goes about Jack and Darlene. Put a nickel in the jukebox to set the scene, as he talked about the war and all the times between. They fell in love over pie made with red grenadine, and it still burns hotter than kerosene. Around and round their story goes, neither looking for love and next thing they know, a passion burned so hot you wouldn't dare intervene. Oh, and so the story goes about Jack and Darlene. Well, at a truck stop diner down in New Orleans, well, that's where my pappy met my granny, Darlene. Thank y'all very much.
Lorianna Carter. She grew up with a family of 6 on a farm. It was a home filled with traditional country music. And one of her earliest memories is hearing Merle Haggard on the radio and singing along. She's also deeply influenced by the music of Kitty Wells. Kitty Wells had a pedal steel player by the name of Sonny. Sonny lived out here in the Pates Ford community. So there's been a draw to Center Hill Lake. Once again, we're going to hammer on this. It kind of makes sense. We've come full circle with these great entertainers. She traveled and performed throughout the Northeast. I think she had some time to play at Carnegie Hall, perhaps. That was in May of 22 as a part of a star acoustic band for CBS Television's annual convention. Curb Records artist Keith Perry was also so impressed with her voice that he asked her to record a duet called Angel Band with him on his latest CD. She's been staying performing in live, writing songs, the release of her album of Earwave Records, produced by noted Nashville bassist Dave Pomeroy. That is a well-known household name in Nashville, Tennessee. Such acclaimed artists as Tim O'Brien, Sam Bush, John Randall, Alannah McCready. This is right up the alley. This is Americana. Lorianna is representing it here tonight. Lorianna, are you about ready?
Yes.
Take it away. Thank you.
I'm going to do a little song that is just a little bluegrassy song that I wrote, called I Looked, I Saw, I Loved. There was a time when my heart was sad. It didn't have the love that it has, and I couldn't seem to find it. All around me, hearts were beating as I watched others meeting their I saw and I loved and I lost, going down that heartbreak road. When I found you, I knew I'd no longer be blue. I looked, I saw, I loved. I wasted time trying to find the one I thought should have been mine, never knowing you were waiting. I met you that night and at last it was right. My heart opened and I saw the light of a perfect love in your eyes. I looked and I saw and I loved and I lost, going down that heartbreak road. When I found you, I knew I would always be yours. I looked, I saw, I loved. When I found you, I knew you would always be true. I looked, I saw, I loved. I looked, I saw, and I loved. Thank you.
Lorianna Carter, ladies and gentlemen.
Todd Perry is our next man. There he is. No worries, dude. You got a sec. I believe the name of the song is Time Machine. Is that right, Todd? Let's take it away, Todd.
All right.
Roll with it, baby.
This old song that I can take about half credit for. I wrote it, and my old pickup truck wrote about half of it, and we're gonna try it for you. It's my friend Jeremy. He volunteered to sit in here tonight with me on this little beat box. So I'm gonna try it for you, see how it goes. Her old paint's a little faded, a little rust on the hood. Old pressure's fine, and that old motor sure sounds good. And every time I get behind that wheel, I've just got to smile, 'cause I'm going back in time. In my mind for a little while. In my 1969 Ford, free on the trade, dimmer switches on the floor, keys on the left and the shifters on the right. No power steering, and then twin eye beams are tied. And it'll take me way back, yeah, baby, way back when life was simple, just hanging with my friends. And every time I get behind the wheel, baby, I just gotta smile, 'cause I'm going back in time. In my mind for a little while. Well, as far as all the options go, hey, hadn't got a lot. No presets on the radio, a knob is all you've got. Two nice hand cranks on the doors to let the windows down. On days when it gets hot and there ain't no shade around, we jumping at 1900 and 69 Ford. Ride down to the riverside, leave her clothes on the shore. take a little lip to cool us off, maybe fool around, just a faded memory way back when I was driving that 1900 in 69 Ford. I'd put her down first gear and we'd punch it to the floor. I'd dump that clutch and smoking tires up into number 2 and drop her down to third gear. And let's see what this old Ford truck will do. Well, it'll take me way back, yeah, baby, way back when life was simple, just hanging with my friends. And every time I get behind the wheel, baby, I've just got to smile, 'cause I'm going back in time, in my mind for a little while. And her old paint's a little faded, a little rust on the hood. Oh, pressure's fine, that old big block sounds good. And every time I get behind the wheel, baby, I've just got to smile, 'cause I'm going back in time in that old 69 for a little while. Back in time for a little while. Thank you.
Our next performer is Alannah McCready. Heard about her a couple weeks ago from maybe one of the parents. She's got 2 passions, hockey and music. You heard me right. And I'm pretty confident University of Madison, Wisconsin, Vanissa. Full athletic scholarship for women's hockey, where she's been part of 2 NCAA women's hockey championships. That's impressive in and of itself. That's a big deal. There's some Wisconsinites here too. Alicia, soon after graduation, she boldly pursued her dream of being a singer-songwriter full-time. Her career is defined by passion, authenticity, and a strong work ethic. These values certainly can be observed on her new EP, Back to Me. You about ready to roll, darling?
It's in my last name.
Take it away, babe.
Hi, everybody. Thanks for coming out. Being able to play original music is the best part of being an artist, so thank you for appreciating that and supporting it. This is my good friend Lauren Gottshall. She's going to play later, but she's also playing guitar for me. This song is called On My Own, and to put it plainly, it's about rather being alone than being in a toxic situation, so I think we can all relate. I woke up and I'm 30, and my life just flashed before me. I thought by now I'd have it figured out, but now it's getting scary. All my friends are getting married, and loneliness and I have made a vow. Oh, I feel sad about the world we live in now, where people I love don't mean a thing. I wasted so much time, I put all my dreams aside for someone who never loved me the same. And I don't want to do this life alone. Good men are hard to find, I should have known. Yeah, love's a risk worth taking, don't know if I should take it, 'cause a broken heart don't fill an empty home. So I guess I'll have to be here on my own. wish I could forget you, but when it's snowing in December, I think about the love we used to share. Well, they say time's supposed to heal you, but the pain I still remember. And even though I try, there's still some left. Oh, I feel sad about the world we live in now, where people hide the love and live in fear. Oh, I put everybody first, but when I'm the one that hurts, no one's ever there to dry my tears. And I don't wanna do this life alone. Good men are hard to find, I should have known. Yeah, love's a risk we're taking, don't know if I should take it, 'cause a broken heart don't fill an empty home. So I guess I'll have to be here on my own. On my own, yeah. On my own. And I don't wanna do this life alone. Good men are hard to find, I should've known. Well, they say love's a risk we're taking, don't know if I should take it. A broken heart don't fill an empty home. I never thought that I'd be here alone, but for now I guess I'll be here. Thank you so much.
Take you steady living over in the Baxter community. We've got some Putnam County fans here for you tonight. But again, originally from Liberty, Tennessee. Our number 10 tonight, halfway through a great, great evening. Let's welcome Tony Banks.
How you guys doing? All right, this song's called Clean Shave. Lost my grandma when I was 10 years old, and my grandpa I barely got to know. And I grew up too far from my father, and I got 2 boys doing just the same. And everything I hated, somehow I became, and I can't find a way to break the chain. I used to be clean shaved, I used to be clean cut, but when you've been where I've been, you come out looking rough. I used to be clean shaved, I used to be clean cut, but when you've been where I've been, you come out looking rough. Lost my brother at 31 years old, and it's a damn shame to see a young man go. And I've been to war, I paid my due, and I know it don't mean a damn thing to you. I used to be clean shaved, I I used to be clean cut, but when you've been where I've been, you come out looking rough. I used to be clean shaved, I used to be clean cut, but when you've been where I've been, you come out looking rough. I used to be clean shaved, I used to be clean cut, but when you've been where I've been, you come out looking rough. Thank you.
It's great having James Key here. Let's hear it for James, my buddy James Key over here, filling in here for the last portion of our show this evening. If you will, please welcome to our stage right here, Mr. Ellis Griffin, ladies and gentlemen.
Ellis grew up in he's Monroe, North Carolina.
That's exactly how you say it, too. Union County is where Randy Travis is from.
He credits his grandpa, who has lived with his young age, so he grew up with your grandpa. That's awesome. For his love of country music, his taste in music never strayed, with artists such as George Strait, Randy Travis, Josh Turner, continuing to influence his writing and his vocal style. Ellis's strong baritone voice and gentle, unassuming demeanor are a breath of fresh air. With his tall, thin build, ladies, and his southern drawl, and his genuine smile, Ellis loves to sing. So we're glad you're here, brother. Enjoy yourself. Anything else I can add for you? From Monroe, North Carolina.
Thank you.
It's all you, man.
Thank you, Bert and Lee, and everybody in Harvester for having me, giving a singer and songwriter a place to work. Thank y'all. Well, this song is short and sweet. Hopefully it's sweet. I want to dedicate this one to I don't know who she is. I've never met her. I haven't met her yet. It's a girl I want to meet somewhere. Don't know her name, don't know where she is, don't know who she is, but this one goes out to her. Ever since I put love on my list of things to do, spent all of my time making my way to you. No, I never stopped looking, never gave up that fight. Just knew you were out there. I could feel it every time you go dancing through my mind. Your heart is the one thing I was praying to find. Those blue eyes I lose myself into take me in from the cold. Well, honey, I'm home. All the turns I thought were wrong, they were right all along. 'Cause they led me to you right here where I belong. When I feel your touch, I feel the ground shake. There's something about your love, there's just something about the way you go dancing through my mind. Your heart is the one thing I was praying to find. Those blue eyes I lose myself into take me in from the cold. Oh, honey, I'm home. I've searched all around through the darkness, and I found my home where your heart is. Your heart is the one thing I was praying to find. Those blue eyes I lose myself in to take me in from the cold. Well, honey, I'm home. Oh, honey, I'm home. Honey, I'm home.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all. Mr. Ellis Griffin.
Next up would be our man Garrett Hale. Garrett Hale says he's 22 years old, born and raised in Van Buren County, Spencer, Tennessee. Y'all been through there, right? Beautiful, 111. Anyway, an inspiring songwriter Garrett is. His genre is somewhere between folk and country with his own twist on a little bit of an older feel. I think that's awesome. I am also recently married, and I'm expecting a baby boy in the summer of 2023. Exciting times for this young man. I'm part of an active recording group called Full Circle Studios, established in Sparta, Tennessee, right over here across the Caney Fork River. Come on, man, Upper Cumberland, USA, baby. From Sparta, Tennessee, Mr. Garrett Hale.
Hey, how y'all doing tonight? Woo, y'all a little more excited than that, ain't you? Again, my name's Garrett Hale. I'm from Spencer, little bitty old town, second smallest town in Tennessee. Like he said, just got married, expecting a boy. This song here is one of the songs off my upcoming debut 10-song record. The name of it is The Way I Was Before. It's a kind of a song about bettering yourself for the ones you love. I guess it kind of turned into the song to my wife. Because we've been through a lot. We was together 4 years even before we got married, high school sweethearts. We've been through a lot and just had to figure it out together, and I wouldn't take it for nothing. But the song is called The Way I Was Before. Looking up in a blue sky that I've seen 1,000 times, hoping it passes on by. The dark is where I hide among all the sin and lies. Maybe one day I'll realize what's wrong is done to myself. Hell, there ain't nothing left, so the broken man's not alive. I say roam in the same hills, finding a will to live, searching but coming up empty. My feet are numb, my body's cold. I'm trying to get as lost my soul. I can say no, but don't tempt me. Cause it won't take much to turn me back to the way I was before. An inch away from the way I was in my head waging war. But that's the way that I used to be, and I'm a new man of change. I'm working toward just every day with the old me contained. Just take all our problems, babe, and bear them beneath the floor. Cause it won't take much just to turn me back to the way I was before. With a heart is about as hard as a fine-cut gem. I'll change for you any day, but I'll never change for them. So come on, babe, sit real tight. This shit don't happen overnight. You're not the only one overwhelmed. Well, day by day is how we go. So come on, let the waters flow into me and cleanse my soul. You've been here through everything, even through the pain I bring. It's cause of you I'm not done gone. But it won't take much to turn me back to the way I was before. An inch away from the way I was in my head waging war. That's the way that I used to be, and I'm a new man of change. I'm working toward just every day with the old me contained. Just take all our problems, babe, and bear them beneath the floor. 'cause it won't take much just to turn me back to the way I was before.
Thank you.
It's Mr. Garrett Hale, ladies and gentlemen. Garrett, thanks for being here. Appreciate you.
All right, from Smithville, Tennessee, homegrown right here. He and his partners also played at the Burlap Room last season. So Matt's played at our place there and now here. So to come full circle, and again, 37166 right here. Born and raised, he's 28 years old, happily married with a 2-year-old baby girl. My music has strong Southern rock appeal. I have been known to write the occasional love song. I released my first single, Hold On Me, in 2019, and I released my first EP, Smoke From a Gun, in 2021, and I might add, won the singer-songwriter contest for Daddy Rack Whiskey. That was a cool deal.
Thank you.
Well done, sir.
Thank you.
So, without further ado, from Smithville, Tennessee, Mr. Matt Dillon.
Good evening. Appreciate y'all having me out. Like Bert said, I grew up here, small town, so I thought it would be appropriate if I wrote a song about growing up in a small town. Here's one called Welcome Back. I never thought I'd see you in this town again. Last time I saw you, said the rear view mirror was your new best friend. Now that you're back, are you here to stay? See, you're still driving that Chevrolet. What the world do to you to spin you right back here? Back in this run downtown with one red light yet. Gas prices are too damn high. Same old church saying the same thing. We'll go to hell if we don't change our ways. In the same old bar where we first met, where Thirsty Thursday was $1 draft. Well, tell me, girl, what threw you off track? By the way, welcome back. Guess you guessed it, no, I never left this place. The 5 and dime is working overtime, it puts food on my plate. I never thought I was better than this. I think I'm ready for a wife and kids. The high life is so much better. What brings you back here? Back to this run downtown with one red light where gas prices are too damn high. Same old church saying the same thing. We'll go to hell if we don't change our ways. In the same old bar where we first met, where Thirsty Thursday's a $1 draft. Oh, tell me, girl, what threw you off track? Oh, by the way, welcome back. Are you still too good for that old farmhouse that worked your daddy right into the ground? Oh, that champagne taste could only get you bottom shelf. Oh, the only one you're fooling, girl, is yourself. You're from this run downtown with one red light where gas prices are too damn high. Same old church saying the same thing. We'll go to hell if we don't change our ways. In the same old bar where we first met, where Thirsty Thursday's a $1 draft. Oh, tell me, girl, what threw you off track? Oh, tell me, girl, what threw you off track? Oh, by the way, welcome back. Thank you.
To my right is Ashley Lynn. Ashley's 14 years old. She's lived in Nashville for her entire life. She's always listening to country music, and last year I decided to buy myself a guitar. And I've fallen in love with the art of songwriting ever since. I'm so excited to continue meeting other musicians across the state, from Memphis to Johnson City, but we got her here right now in Smithville, Ashley Lynn.
Hi, like I said, I'm Ashley Lynn, I'm 14, and this is a song I just released called Ride or Die. Driving away from Nashville, Tennessee, in a vintage Tacoma, wrapped in sage green. Heading to the Smokies, it's where Dolly's from. Yeah, that is the woman I wanna become. Crank up the radio as loud as it goes, singing Carrie Underwood and rolling down the windows. Smell of pine trees is filling the air. Gonna take out my ponytail, feel the wind in my hair. Gonna hit the gas, pick up speed, pray the engine lasts. One more time's all I need. Gotten me so far, no, I ain't gonna lie. My truck's my ride or die. We started off on Interstate 40, then took an exit, boy, it's about to get curvy. Going over bridges and starting to see ridges. These back roads are my cup of sweet tea. Gonna hit the gas, pick up speed, pray the engine lasts. One more time's all I need. Gotten me so far, no, I ain't gonna lie. My truck's my ride or die. She's heard me singing old love songs, seen me crying all night long, felt me pounding on the wheel, so much more than just tires and steel. So let's hit the gas, pick up speed, pray the engine lasts. One more time's all I need. Gotten me so far, no, I ain't gonna lie. We're gonna hit the gas, pick up speed, pray the engine lasts. One more time's all I need. Gotten me so far, no, I ain't gonna lie. My truck's my ride or die. Yeah, she's my ride or die.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Megan Carolan.
So as you said, my name is Megan Carolan. I'm originally from Pennsylvania, but made my way down here to Tennessee and ended up living in Memphis for about 10 years and working on my music skills, joining a alternative rock band and then a bluegrass band and an early blues band, early blues juke band. Sorry, it's an early type of music that's like early blues, and I stumbled over the words. And basically, I moved to Nashville then in 2020, the great year of 2020. And this one's called Collide. I wrote it in David Porter's songwriting class. Well, I'm a wildfire, and you're running out of time. Try to stay
you'll always be behind your smoke signal. Well, it went up in flames, yeah. Try to put me out, but I'm not easy to tame. You're always on my mind, so I'm not on my lips. Your eyes trace my outlines, so I know your fingertips getting closer and closer until we've lost our grip. Just collide into me like this. And it's always gonna be another little trick like smoke and mirrors, but it's time to pick. So what's it gonna be? I'm tired of playing, 'cause we can't stay this way. You're always on my mind, so I'm not on my lips. Your eyes trace my outlines, so I know your fingertips getting closer and closer until we've lost our grip. Just collide into me like this. Ooh, ooh, high, this. Ooh, well, high, low. Anyway go, anyway go, anyway go. Oh, oh, oh. When you kiss my lips, you know I really like when we collide like this. Well, oh. When you kiss my lips, you know I really like when we collide like this. Well, oh. When you kiss my lips, you know I really like when we collide like this. Well, oh, oh. When you kiss my lips, you know I really like when we collide like this. You're always on my mind, so I'm not on my lips. Your eyes trace my outlines, so why not your fingertips getting closer and closer till we've lost our grip. Just collide into me. Well, you're always on my mind, so I'm not on my lips. Your eyes trace my outlines, so why not your fingertips getting closer and closer till we've lost our grip. Just collide into me like this. Ooh, like this.
Our next contestant here, number 16, Lauren Gottshall. Y'all just saw her play a while ago. She was accompanying Alannah McCready a moment ago. She has a level of maturity in her songwriting that captivates and moves an audience of all ages. Lauren has opened up for major artists such as OAR, that's Of a Revolution, which is a really good really awesome band. Chris Jansen and the Samples, that's pretty solid, in venues that they all enjoy. Her recent performances at the House of Blues in Nashville, Gillies in Dallas, and the 1230 Club in Nashville that we talked about a while ago.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, that was cool.
Yeah,
so
it's very fun.
it's a vibe that comes through everything you're doing, and most of the writers here tonight. Yeah. You have grabbed every genre of music to make what's going to happen.
Yes, sir.
So you're dabbling in all genres. Thanks for being here.
Thank
Without
you for
further
having
ado,
me.
Lauren Gottshall.
Yeah, hi all. Thanks for having me. Very excited to be here. The song I'm going to play for y'all is called I Don't Love You Anymore. And it's about just waking up one day and realizing that you thought you were going to love someone for the rest of life and you don't anymore. or about wishing you woke up feeling that way. So, without further ado, here it is. Someone said your name last night. I didn't even blink an eye. I don't look for you in crowded rooms like I used to. You can say it's the age. Maturity makes you see things differently, but I was broken and bruised. And rose-colored glasses, what I saw you through. But I don't love you anymore. I once thought I'd die from all of the hurts. I don't miss you anymore. Turns out you weren't too. I thought that you were, 'cause you weren't the one in my dreams. Or the person I fantasized you to be. Just a boy from a small town, and my heart doesn't love you anymore. My best friend said you're back in town, but it doesn't faze me now. Saw a Jeep driving down my street, didn't look to see if it was you in the front seat. When that song came on, the one you used to play, I didn't skip through like I used to have to. The memories didn't fade, but my feelings changed. Never thought I'd see the day that I don't love you anymore. I once thought I'd die from all of the hurts. I don't miss you anymore. Turns out you weren't too. I thought that you were, 'cause you weren't the one in my dreams. The person I fantasized you to be. Just a boy from a small town, and my heart doesn't love you anymore. Doesn't love you anymore. I don't love you anymore. I once thought I'd die from all of the hurts. I don't miss you anymore. Turns out you weren't too. I thought that you were. Thank you. Thank you. Thanks, y'all.
The next one is actually a guy named Josh Driver. Josh Driver has a band called Josh Driver and the Full Circle Band. They have actually performed on this stage at the last Jamboree, a configuration of about 5 players. They're based out of Chattanooga. That's his buddy over there with that Braves hat on. I used to know his name.
His name's Kai Rogers, K-Y, Kylan.
I'm messing with you. Kai's been here before, man. So it's pretty straightforward. Josh Driver is a Southern poet, a singer-songwriter from Tennessee who spent most of his life straddling the Tennessee-Georgia state line and loving every minute of it. That's pretty descriptive right there, my man.
That's the truth.
So I'll step away, boys.
I would have brought a better guitar, but we were in a single cab truck, and we had to put these in the toolbox. So I brought this beater I got at a pawn shop. And I do love Beast Chicken. If you've not been to Beast Chicken, go get it. Like I said, this is Collins Horton. Thanks for coming with me, Bubba. This song is about foreshadowing when you know something's coming, whether it's a change in a relationship or in any kind of relationship in your life. You know, you start to see all the signs, and you can feel it before, just like a storm. You know, before the storm comes, you can see the lightning, you can smell it in the air. It's called Fold. feel this storm, it's rolling in. It's been cloudy here for days. I haven't seen a drop of rain. I've seen the lightning strikes. They've been the only lights in all these nights of days. And I know you think that I'm a gamble, and darling, I'm on you won't lose, 'cause I'll never let the worst in me get to what's best in you. There's anticipation for what this storm will bring. Oh, I feel the wind. It's warm and rough yet soothing. And even though it brings us all around, it'll blow it all away. And I know you think that I'm a gamble, darling, I'm one you won't lose, 'cause I'll never let the worst in me get to what's best in you. Any other poor way you pass, you could be bold behind this now fold. And we both know that I'm a gamble. I'm just one you can't afford to lose. And I'll never let the worst in me get to what's best in you. Ladies and gentlemen, Colin Rogers.
Why don't you give us a little paragraph about yourself, man? Just lay it on us.
Sure. So yeah, actually my name's Mick Fury. I am a Capricorn. I like long walks on the beach, and gosh darn it, I love puppies. It's an honor to be here. I'm gonna play a song from my upcoming album here. I've been doing this music thing professionally now for well over a decade. I lived in New York doing it, and I lived in LA doing it, and I've lived in Nashville now for, my wife and I think have lived there for about 8 years. And there's some mornings I wake up and I just want to quit and get like a real job, you know, like a, I don't know, bartender or something that pays money. I've been thinking about that. But there's something about music that keeps bringing me back, and that's what this song's about. This one's called Can't Let Go.
strings ring hollow on this old guitar. It's like I'm in a race, no one's running. Sipping that whiskey, expecting the burn. Like I'm waiting on a ship that ain't coming. They say the road goes on forever. What happens if you break down? Reasons change, but your path stays the same. It's too late to turn back now. You gotta let go. You can't let go. You gotta let go. You can't let go. You finally found a place where you belong. It's a place you can't stay. 'Cause in between lives and in between times, you've gotta go the very next day. Your closet is a suitcase, your friends and family ghosts. You're desperately searching for something, even that seems to come and go. But you can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. You can't let go. Sometimes it's hard to remember why you started. This dream's gonna leave you broken hearted. Shake off that rust, feel that feeling. That's when you know you can't let go. 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 You can't let go.
Thank you. Thank you, Mick. Fabulous. Shannon Eastman is about to come up and join us. She recorded in Plaid Dog Records, studio in Boston, Massachusetts. She was recorded and released her first two singles. She released her first single, Ghost, in 2021. Her next two singles, Do You Think of Me and Our Last Summer in Brooklyn, were in 2022. Currently, Shannon has been working on her debut album, recording it, I think it is Juice Bar Records, down in Nashville. So thank you for being here in Smithville, Tennessee. Have fun, enjoy yourself, take it away.
Okay, we're gonna sing a song I wrote called I'll Still Write Songs, and it's about getting over someone that you just, it's not going so well. So you just kind of accepted that they're always gonna have a piece of your heart. So as Miss Alison Krauss says, the sadder the better. And lucky for you, this is a sad one, so.
I made a playlist with the songs I wanted to show you, 'cause I'm still reliving all the memories where we used to be. Now I play the guitar, the one you once turned me on back in the last weeks of May. I made a playlist for finally someone new. Your old love sure has some new tunes, and it's nice to get to know someone new. But my head still brings me back to you. So I still write songs for you. Even though it's not good for me to do, I always hope you'll finally miss me too and regret everything we didn't do. I sent your band's old recording today, 'cause I was sure you would want to hear more and maybe sing along just like we did before, but I'm not sure anymore. I'd always compliment your work, 'cause I thought you talented, and I still do. You always asked why I never sang for you. Did you ever think I was just hidden inside you? But I still write songs for you. Even though it's not good for me to do, I always hope you'll finally miss me too and regret everything we didn't do. I bought the t-shirt you said you always get, 'cause I'm finally doing things for myself, and I don't have to wonder if you even love me. Oh, but I still write songs for you. Even though it's not good for me to do, I used to hope you finally miss me too and say that you loved me too.
Thank you.
Shannon Eastman, ladies and gentlemen. Shannon, thank you very much. Thank you. Pleasure to have you here.
We're down to number 20, Jacob Melton. So his background, Short Mountain, Tennessee. Man, I love it. It's all a lot of Aboriginal music coming right out of this area. The song that he is going to perform is called Pass It Around, co-written by our very own Seth Willoughby. I said Temperance Hall a while ago. I was kind of half joking, but Temperance Hall has crept its way up onto this stage. So Jacob and Seth co-wrote the song that's about to perform here for us tonight. And man, he, by the skin of his teeth, he's like, "Hey, I'm coming to Smithville. What do you think?" I'm like, "Well, come on." So here he is, sir.
I don't know if it's true what they say about, the last person or saving the whatever, but it's not. What you think? No, I really feel like I was thinking about what song to do, and I just put this track out Friday as a single. So if you enjoy it, you can go download it. But I was thinking, what makes a good song, and being able to connect with people is probably the biggest. And I feel like music kind of bridges a gap between then and now. I've reached to this point where I've realized that time is a one-way street. And There's not much sense in looking back, but that's the whole point, right? All right, so this song's called Pass It Around. What the hell happened last night? It's been the story of my life. And if I know me, I'm probably still not done. This one's for folks like me. Well, last call ain't at 3. No, we don't stop until that morning sun. So grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. Nobody's saying that we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. Across the line of time, 03. It's how it goes being life of the party. Don't throw stones, no, just roll with me. And grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. And nobody's saying that we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. Come on. Bad ideas make some of the best times, like rolling back roads, throwing bottles at stop signs, looking for trouble, oh yeah, most of the time, coming in the form of soft blue eyes. So grab a cold one and sit on down. Let's talk about how we all ran this town. Nobody's saying that we've settled down, but I got a memory, let's all pass it around. I got a memory, let's all pass it around. Thank you.
Classy bunch. Wow. Okay. All the way from Mississippi, Mr. Collins Horton is the #1 winner here tonight at the Harvester Event Center. Collins, step forward, my man. Congratulations. '23 Tennessee Songwriter Competition Harvester Champion, Smithville, Tennessee.
Thank you all so
Mr.
much.
Collins Horton.
Thank you, Bert. Thank you to everybody involved for putting this together. It's the first time I've ever done anything like this. And I threw caution to the wind. I said, hey, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take. So I've taken a lot of. I'm gonna play you a couple more, and I promise we're gonna finish on a really fun one. And but I do want to kind of tell a little bit about my story, just because I moved here a year ago after a divorce, and this is what I've always wanted to do with my life, and I didn't get that support. So this means the world to me. It's affirmation that I am good enough to do this and to try, and it's worth chasing. And so this is a song about leaving all the baggage in your life exactly where it belongs. Somebody else said it earlier, leave it in your rearview mirror because that's where it belongs. So this song is called Carry Me, and it's really about my kind of, my journey here. And so anyway, this one is out and available on Spotify, iTunes, so if you do like it, you can go check it out. But again, this one's called Carry Me, and thank y'all so much for coming out. Y'all been a great audience, and I've enjoyed to be here, so thank y'all. I'm very humbled right now. I hitched a ride outside to Denver. I took no suitcase or no bags. The cold and crisp, clean mountain air, I let your burden off my back. After 18 years hunched over, I can't bear the weight no more. Maybe I'll find in Nashville the type of love I'm looking for. Carry me far away from here, and I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. Carry me, 'cause I'm done carrying you. I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. Well, it wasn't so long ago that we said our last goodbyes, and I can feel that spark returning as you hung your shameful lies. In just a moment, all I had labored, it turned to ruins and crumbled down. I didn't know where I was going, but I couldn't wait to leave this town. Far away from here, and I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. Carry me, 'cause I'm done carrying you. I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. I sit alone all by this fire to shake the winter out my bones. And funny, it's still warmer than any day spent in that home. Well, I guess I finally learned the strength it takes to just let go. They say prepare for a cold, long winter, but I left you back to below. So carry me far away from here. I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. Carry me, 'cause I'm done carrying you. And I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. And I'm leaving all my baggage behind for you to sort out. you very much. So I don't just play slow love songs. I grew up with all sisters, and I know how mean they can be. I know how mean women can be. And I got to thinking one night, just sitting around wanting to write, and I got to thinking, I said, you know, there's a lot of songs about a woman going crazy and tearing her ex-boyfriend, husband, stuff apart. And I'm like, I wonder what that guy feels like. You come home and your house is thrashed, your car tires are slashed. I was like, nobody's written from his perspective. So dang it, I did. It's called Hell Hath No Fury. She took all the lights off when I got home. Now I'm sitting in the dark, 'cause she broke every single light bulb. Well, I knew she was a little crazy, but I've never seen her go this far. Man, hell sure had no fury like a woman scorned. And she took all my tools, then she threw them all in the yard. Then she carved her name into my old granddaddy's guitar. She broke every dish in the kitchen, boys, all except one. I didn't eat the food she left for me. I ain't that smart, but I ain't that dumb. Man, hell sure had no fury like a woman scorned. When the crazy bowl's over, we should be some kind of warning. And a heartbroken woman should probably be in a room with 4 padded walls. 'Cause hell sure had no fury like a woman scorned. I called in sick to go play golf. She left my laundry on the bed, and she shrunk my favorite overalls. She poured out that bottle of bourbon I'd been saving just because. Now there's plenty of room in this doghouse, 'cause she even took my dog. Man, hell sure had no fury like a woman scorned. When the crazy bowl's over, there should be some kind of warning. A heartbroken woman should probably be in a room with 4 padded walls. 'Cause hell sure hath no fury like a woman scorned. Like I told you earlier, I am a divorced man. So I thought, hey, what's the beautiful part about that? Because I believe in silver linings. So I wanted to end this on a fun note. Well, I guess that I should thank her after all. Even though it took me 2 weeks to patch all the holes in the walls, I guess what they say is true. That pride comes before the fall. But the best part of it is I don't have to see my ex-mother-in-law. Yeah, hell sure had no fury like a woman's gone. When that crazy bowl's over, there should be some kind of warning. A heartbroken woman should probably be in a room with 4 padded walls. Yeah, hell sure had no fury like a woman's gone. I said hell sure had no fury like a woman's scorned. When that crazy bowl's over, there should be some kind of warning. And a heartbroken woman should probably be in a room with 4 padded walls. 'Cause hell sure had no fury like a woman's scorned. Man, hell sure had no fury like a woman's scorned. Man, hell sure had no fury like a woman scorned. So Thank y'all so much. I wrote this with a good buddy of mine, Garrett Schultz, back in Nashville. In the morning after we wrote this, we found out about Miss Loretta Lynn passing. And it was just kind of eerie because we just written this song. It's called See You on the Other Side. And then here she is on the other side. And funny enough, as we were talking about vinyl records, and then we talked about the other side, the B side and all that. And so that's what kind of triggered this song to take place. And then we wake up the next morning. So there is a tribute to some of the greats that have come before all of us, my idols and heroes. And so this is what we came up with. Just a couple teenage boys downranging Army Green. 50 cal had us all pinned down. It was the worst we'd ever seen. Well, Sergeant First Class Jones gave his life to send us home. And I break down every time I hear John Prine singing his favorite song, See You on the Other Side. But right now, I keep spinning that old vinyl. For now, I'm doing fine, but the B-side, it's got one like a soul revival. When I put that record on, it's like we never said goodbye. So I drop that needle down just one more time, till I see you on the other side. We were set to take off and build a life out on the hills. A couple acres on a back road and a house with all the frills. I was so in love with her until the day that she walked out. She left me crazy with some Patsy Cline. Now I know what she was singing about. See you on the other side. But right now, I keep spinning that old vinyl. For now, I'm doing fine, but the B-side, it's got one like a soul revival. When I put that record on, it's like we never said goodbye. Drop this needle down just one more time, till I see you on the other side. And Daddy had that old GTO that he bought in '65. He taught me how to take the turns on the road and in my life. That cancer must have known that Daddy liked to go real fast. I remember feet up on that dashboard as we listened to the Man in Black. See you on the other side. But right now, I keep spinning that old vinyl. For now, I'm doing fine, but the B-side is the one like a soul revival. When I put that record on, it's like we never said goodbye. So I drop that needle down just one more time, till I see you on the other side. They're the soundtracks of my life, attached to places that I've been. There's no time to name them all, but cheers to Waylon Merle. Raise them up, and Miss Loretta Lynn. We'll see you on the other side, but for right now, we'll keep spinning that old vinyl. For now, I'm doing fine, but the B-side, it's got one like a soul revival. Every time I put it on, it's like we never said goodbye. So I drop that needle down just one more time, till I see you on the other side. Till I drop that needle down for my last time, and I'm with you on the other side. Thank y'all again. Absolute privilege and an honor to be up here right now.